But yeah, if you guys look to on our YouTube channel, all of those are there. So you should check it out. Dom Natty Show on YouTube. And, oh man,
How are you now?
look who it is.
I didn't get a chance to fix my hair, so sorry.
What took you? You should always be ready to go live. I mean,
I
every
know.
moment of the day, you never
That's
know.
my the rule now, isn't it?
Geoffrey,
How are you, Dom?
bro, did you watch the Ash interview?
I did. It was good. I love Ash. Ash
What
is
did you
great.
do? You think? Did you think I was too rough on him?
Ash was being very careful with his words. He was.
No,
You were hitting hard with those questions. He's like, yes, that's the complexity in relationships, and you know when you, yeah,
he's good at yeah. I texted him after. I was like, bro, because I know I messaged you because you were cracking me up in your with your messages, and I was like, bro, was I too rough on you? He's like, no, you're great. And he's so nice. I love
he's
the,
a good he's a good political talker. You know, he'd make a good
yeah,
president.
yeah, go into politics. Yeah,
Yeah, for real, for
who's at
real.
women? Who's
What's
at the
that?
house? Yeah, I mean, any girls in the house?
I mean, it's loaded right now.
Just loaded with chicks.
Loaded coming out. Oh, no chicks.
No,
Um, I got Varya. Well, Varya and Mary, they're in the room together over there.
oh, dude, that's so hot. They're just waiting for you.
No, apparently,
Just you and the boys.
apparently, apparently,
Yeah,
Mary should be really mad at me or something after the show. So
yeah. So, dude, what happened? I missed it. I was traveling, and I missed the show last night. And I think that you wrote the comment about how it ended. So,
yeah, yeah.
you give a recap of like I know that we're talking to all 90 Day Fiance fans, and I'm sucking at this. So, what did I miss? Like,
It was a sweet proposal. So she got to meet the boys, and the boys gave her, they questioned her a lot, and then we ended up going to this like little hiking trail, and there's like a wishing well thing. So you write a wish on a piece of plastic paper, whatever it is, and then you attach it to the place where the wishing well is. And you ring a bell, and magical creatures come, and they're supposed to grant your wish and stuff like that. And well, we both ended up writing this. This is totally not scripted, totally true, 100%. We ended up writing the same thing on our little piece of paper. We weren't allowed to show the other person, so I'm writing this. I'm writing mine, and she's of course writing hers in Russian, so I don't know what it says anyway. But apparently, it said the same thing. That he wants to be a part of the family. And next thing you know, I got on my knee and I proposed.
so you had okay. Now you had the ring ready.
I did. I did.
So you guys are official now. I knew some things before, but I had to keep secrets. So you tell like it. So you guys are engaged, and you
Well,
proposed.
actually, Dom, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm doing my own tell-all, and
Can I
I'm
host?
going to
Okay.
I'm going to
I'll give you the best.
explain.
The
What's that?
best is we did. Yeah, I'm hosting the tell all. Now, has it been recorded yet?
It has been recorded.
Okay, I knew that too. Okay, I'm trying not to leak anything. So we recorded the tell all. I hosted it, and it was great. So I know that obviously I knew that you guys were together. I knew that you proposed. So now everybody knows as of last night.
Everybody knows. And this is roughly 6 months ago or so. So was it 6 months? Yeah, 6 months ago. So now with my tell-all, we'll see where we are right now. Am I still with Varya? Did I get back with Mary? I hear all kinds of things now. I'm dating I'm dating Vicky. Yes, Vicky and I are together. In fact, she posted it today on her story, or just like 10 minutes ago, and I
Vic,
shared it.
who is Vicky? Is Vicky obviously she organized this tell all. So I mean, is that your assistant or how? What is her role?
Vicky is just a beautiful soul. She's a special person that I was introduced to actually via Tom, and it just it went from there, and so we're great friends now.
Now, with you and Mary, I mean, you know, and I'll be honest, during the tell-all, I could see that, you know, you guys are really good.
You can't say what you saw. Come on, Mr. Interviewer.
I know. I'm on the other side of this. Okay. But, I mean, are you and Mary still friends?
I mean, I guess you'll have to see on the tell-all. I mean, there's no joke. I mean, there's no secret that we obviously communicate. I follow her, she follows me, and you know, I defend her when there's a lot of hate going her way, and vice versa. Especially idiotic crap that's not true. You know, I'm quick to jump on it. But yeah, Mary, it's no secret that Mary and I will always be in each other's lives. And you know, if I'm going to be with be with Varya per se or somebody else, they're going to have to accept that. That's the way it is.
Gotcha. Yeah. So everyone is asking, I mean, have you announced a date of your tell-all? I know it's going to be on your YouTube channel, but I mean, have you announced a day of when that's going to happen?
I haven't announced it, no. It'll be within before 2 weeks is up. Yeah, so probably the last episode of TLC's tell-all.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it'll be coming up in the next few weeks. Definitely this month. You'll announce.
Absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now you proposed, right? So have you seen her? Have you seen Varya since the filming ended?
I have actually. I've seen her on some of her lives and stuff.
Okay, but not in person.
I'm not gonna even comment whether I've seen her or not. But yeah, I see her on her page, and yeah.
You're doing lives. Okay.
Yeah.
What else happened with the other couples last night? I know that obviously I'm going to watch it right after this, I promise. But I can't ask you any questions about, because you're not going to be able to answer them because that ruined the tell-all. So talk about the other, like what else happened last night with the other couples?
I'm going to be completely honest with you.
You didn't watch it. You just fast forwarded and watched your parts.
Yeah, I did. And not because I didn't want to see their parts, it's because I was busy trying to record it, cut it up at the same time. So I saw David propose to Lana, and that was a yes. And
how much did that cost?
Well, at least $100,000. And I don't know what Ed is doing. You know, I'm sure he was playing the victim card. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get to see. Like I said, I was recording it.
Is it, because you heard me ask Ash that, right? So it's like, is it true that you guys seem pretty close from everyone that I've talked to, except for Ed? I mean, is he not interested in being friends with the other cast, or is he just kind of a douche? Or
I think it's a little bit of both, and I think that, you know, it's really gotten to him. Like this has made him something that I guess he's wanted all his life. So I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, it just blew up. It blew his head up. And so he just, like, there was a mention of a group chat or something. He was in the group chat that we were all there for each other, and he was there for a minute, and then he kicked himself out. He withdrew himself, or whatever you call it. He took himself out of that chat. It's just, you know, he's looking at this he's in it for himself, you know. He's a one-man team. I guess you can do that if you want, but, you know, that's not how I operate. You know, it's nice to be able to fall back on somebody. We obviously were interested in a lot of the things that he apparently does and continues to do. And so I guess he knew that, you know.
I mean, yeah. Now, let me ask you this too, because, you know, I was with David and Annie. I was hanging out. David's got he's a little bit older, you know, so I mean, I've interviewed a lot of reality stars, especially in their 20s, and they're like, I'm going to be famous forever, you know. Yeah. David has a great attitude where he's like, you know, if I get replaced, I probably, you know, won't be heard from again, or like, you know, very little. I mean, how do you feel about that? Like, after this, are you, like, it sounds like Ed is making a big mistake thinking that, you know, he's going to be relevant forever. I mean, is that something, how do you feel about that? how do you look at your own fame?
Well, my fame is more infamy as, as opposed to fame, but
Right.
the way that I'm looking at it is, you know, I was always interested in taking the kind of steps that I'm continuing to take in terms of acting and whatnot. The show was not acting, you know. You forget, to be honest with you, you have the cameras on you so much that you forget about the cameras. You just grow accustomed to it, and so you just do what you normally would do and go with it. But as far as him, I don't know what his master plan would be. Like, I don't see him being a host. I don't see him I don't know what he would do. Maybe some small acting roles, you know, pieces. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as far as me and my platform, I want to do something good. I want to take it to different levels and you know, maybe like Rocco was saying, you know, speak to people about, you know, the situations I've been in, and you know, a lot of the single fathers that are having to go through the same BS that I've went through with, you know, false allegations. So you can so one parent would up the other parent, you know. It's just nastiness. I think there's a lot of there just needs to be a lot more peace in the world, you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I've been trying to preach and, you know,
Now,
get on my platform.
do you not follow Varya on social media? Is that true?
Um, Probably. And it's not for the reasons that people think. It's because there's a lot of assholes that comment stuff on there, and I want to comment back on her page, you know, back to these people, and you have to follow to comment. So if I don't follow, I won't be able to comment. So I'm keeping myself like under control by not, you know, following her, because I don't want to comment. You know, people tag me and stuff. You know, Geoffrey's a piece of shit, and he's this and he's that. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't think I am. Why am I piece of shit? You know, it's like, you know, I want to do that and also be mean back to him, but it helps me out. It's taking the temptation away.
That's good. Now I know that you are Team Lisa, right? So we only got 2 minutes left on this beat. So, I mean, what do you think? Do you think that she's doing the right? Is she helping her case by going live and being so vocal?
She's being vulnerable. I mean, that's what she's doing. I think what I've learned is you own stuff. When you own it, they can't use it against you anymore. So I guess my advice to her is to try to own some things that they're using against you. And if it's not true, you fight it vehemently. You don't accept it. But if, you know, something is true, it's like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. I did whatever. I look back on it. I'm sad now because of it. Same thing with Varya for calling Mary a bitch and all that stuff. She owned it, and she'd done her own little YouTube video and said, I accept it. You know, I did it. I was being an asshole. I stuck in my emotions, whatever she said. I didn't actually watch the video, but it's how you work it. Yeah.
I totally agree. Okay, we only got 1 minute left, but let's talk about. So you got the tell-all coming up, and are you going to give updates of, like, I mean, when do you think you'll have a release date of that? You think it'll be pretty soon?
I saw Vicky commented on here, so I'll talk to Vicky. I don't know when we're gonna finish that out, so
okay,
we'll get it finished and we'll see what happens. But I'll give some little teasers and stuff like that, so we'll make sure everybody knows about it.
Guys, I'll tell you, it was a great one. Very explosive. Tell all. So yeah,
it will be fun.
Do not want to miss that. Subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Yes.
That out. Geoffrey.
Yeah, Domenick, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, man. I'll talk to you soon, guys.
All right.
And tag who you want to be interviewed next. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Geoffrey.
All right. Thank you, Dom. See ya.